Nigeria is a multi-ethnic nation with cultural differences between its component ethnic groups. From the north to the coast, the range in types of social system, dress, diet, and languages far exceeds that to be found anywhere in the world. Be that as it may, in the context of democracy, ethnic politics is a system that combines a structured dominance with ethnic political undertones side by side. The dominant ethnic group and the minority ethnic groups who have a right to citizenship and demand to able to fully participate in the political process.
Ethnic politics is a combination of two words, ethnicity and politics. So in a layman language, we can easily say ethnic politics is a politics of ethnicity, a politics of a group at the expense of the collective people.
Number one, let me handle the first one. When you look at it, Nigeria politics and ethnicity, you discover that one of the bane or challenges that we encounter right from the First Republic was as a result of politics of ethnicity.
Nigeria, since political independence in 1960, has been basking in the euphoria of ethnic politics where one must belong to the mainstream for political relevance. Ethnic politics has continued to pose a security threat to democratic growth in Nigeria, which affects the promotion of good governance and democracy in the country.
We cannot run away from ethnicism in politics, and it has definitely influenced the democratic structures and the democratic principles in Nigeria. Whether we like it or not, Nigeria became a country that sprang up from from multiple ethnic communities. The Yorubas are there, the Igbos, the scattered communities in the creeks, delta areas. And we have the Fulani, the Hausa, the Isoko, the Nupe, just numerous.
The genesis of ethnic politics can be traced to the colonial era. When the British were in Nigeria, the British were the ones who actually ensured that Nigeria was based, sharing of things, everything was almost based on ethnicity.
Some analysts believe that Nigeria's political problem hinges on the negative consequences of ethnic politics in the country, which is significant in explaining the prevalence of decay in Nigeria's political system. Additionally, others believe that it shows the distinctive code of conduct that depicts fairness and equity which has eluded Nigerians, thereby leading to behavioral derailment and attitudinal change in our political system and culture. Also, issues concerning political appointments, promotions, and heads of institutions are determined by ethnicity, religion, and party affiliations, thereby promoting political crises and feelings of alienation.
It has, to the extent that we do not have equality in front of the rule of law. You understand? When we talk about rule of law simply implies that the law is a respecter of nobody. But I can tell you categorically that the people from the north, they believe that they are born to rule. So as a result, certain groups in Nigeria strongly believe that they are more superior than the law.
And well, why I will say yes, I also will say no. Because ethnicity, as it is, shouldn't be a factor that will bring up insecurity. We shouldn't be insecure. I should not be insecure because you are Hausa and I'm Yoruba. I wish at least because we are Nigerian, we should, feature together. We should be together and we should function together.
There are roadblocks to a strong democracy in Nigeria at all levels of government. Conflicts triggered by political competition and communal, ethnic, religious, or resource allocation rivalries, corruption and inefficiency, dishonest voting system, misuse of powers poses a major threat to democracy.
Negatively, this has been a kind of problem to us. It has never developed, it has never assisted the nation, it has never helped the country when it comes to developmental aspect.
Ethnic politics affects Nigeria in all ramifications, in terms of resource control, in terms of revenue allocation, in terms of federal character. You understand? So it even affects the way we relate with each other.
If democracy should be a kind of a principle of government that will be used in a capitalist oriented society, ethnicity is never and can never be unusual bedfellow. You cannot remove it. It makes democracy to thrive, it makes democracy to grow.
By ensuring that we put character and merit first. You understand? Judge a man based on his character and his ability to deliver, and not from his and not based on where he comes from or his religion. Do you understand? That is just the way forward. If we continue to place ethnicity before meritocracy, we are definitely doomed to be destroyed.
If Nigeria's political system must progress, it must be anchored on the need for the review of the constitutional and political structure to restore healthy political competition, as opposed to the existing outdated political mechanism imposed by the military under the 1999 Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, and also promote dialogue and reconciliation between ethnic groups. We must also invest in education and economic opportunities for all communities, as well as reach the principal goal of national unity. Deborah Ajari, reporting for KAFTAN TV.